Do you think couples right now are having more sex because they are home together longer, or less sex because they are home together longer? Why? My partner and I have been quarantined together and haven't had sex in over a week. I think a mix of the stress and cabin fever is making us fight. We had a good sex streak before this, so maybe it was time to let the jets cool. Less, sadly. We both frequently worked from home when the world was normal, and those days were some of the best loud, freaky, fun love-making sessions ever. All the kids were in school and we had the house to ourselves. Now everyone is home all the time. Ash Wednesday came and went with a silent quickie before the kids were all up. Work at a pharmacy. There has been an increase in Viagra prescriptions and Plan B sales. Birth control prescriptions are about the same as any other time. My wife and I are stuck at home because we're both infected with something. One of our major symptoms are severe headaches. Edit. To make it clear, we're not sure what we are infected with. We are still self-isolating just in case. Do not take or seek medical advice from random internet people. I don't know how it works out for couples, but I write smut for a living and people are definitely buying more erotica. Either people are home alone and looking to jerk it, or they're at home with their partners and just desperately want some alone time. More. My roommates had sex 3 times this morning, or maybe 1 time, but over 5 hours. Edit. They're at it again, but they put the TV on loud thinking it covers the sound this time. Probably both. Starts off with more sex before everything grates on them. Then there's no sex. Then they argue. Then they have makeup sex. Both. There's going to be a divorce boom and a baby boom. And those events aren't mutually exclusive. Edit. I've been reminded by a friend with depression that there's probably a suicide boom on the way too. Personally, I have a feeling that the next few days/weeks/months will bring out both the best and the worst of humanity. Please try to help out your friends, family and total strangers wherever possible, and I'll try to do the same. Both. At first, oh yeah, we can finally have sex now, then it's I'm bored, let's have sex. Then it's God, just leave me alone for a minute. Singles are masturbating like they are selling hot dogs. Well, given that my spouse and I finally made a decision to separate a week before the shit hit the fan, there is absolutely no sex happening, lol. We are practicing awesome social distancing in our own house. My wife is a teacher and is home for at least 4 weeks. Sex has picked up a bit. I have a healthcare adjacent role, so I'm working from home but incredibly busy. My husband doesn't really have any sort of rigid schedule. We have a 3-year-old. He's taken the kid out with a packed lunch and snacks to a nearby state park to play and roam and explore every single day this week, since it still allows him to be adequately far enough from other people and allows me to get some work done in peace and quiet. Believe me when I tell you, that dude is definitely getting laid. I got 3 forms of birth control. Cool teenagers. Oh well. Well, I can tell ya one thing, my wife is having more sex. Couples that are strongly attracted to each other and enjoy hot sex will likely do it more often. For those whose sex life diminished long ago, being around each other more probably won't make much difference. It might even decrease activity. Anything multiplied by 0 is still gonna be 0. My GF has her period 30 days a month. I'm starting to get suspicious. That's not a period. That's a sentence. Slightly more. Since we are now full-time working from home, I told my wife if she ever wants to take a break, I'm 112% up for it. I'm 6 weeks pregnant and my husband's afraid of kissing me. He's afraid he might give me COVID or something. He's the one going out making grocery runs, etc. So no, there's not more sex. There's no sex. And I'm starting to get morning sickness. Edit. I'm actually 6 weeks and 2 days pregnant, not 5. I can't use a pregnancy calculator properly. My GF and I are usually very active in this department. Ironically, we've been having less because we are both just so damn anxious, worried, and high-strung about things. It's hard to focus on making love when you're worried about the rest of the world collapsing and your family who has heart issues/diabetes. Thanks for watching this video. Please consider subscribing so you will never miss a new video.